That would have been a great thing to hit play right there, Chuck.
I tried.
I knew he did.
It's so close, so close.
I was trying to give it to you, Chuck.
I know. As
was
soon as
trying.
I heard where that joke was going, I was clicking buttons as fast as I could.
Hi, folks. We're back. We're here. We're still kicking.
We are.
Hello.
Maybe.
Jeremy's got a picture of present day behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's good. We're all here. We're gonna play some fun game. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It all depends. Maybe I can kill somebody right out of the gate as usual with SWADE Rifts. So
Believe in you.
All you gotta do is throw a mug at me, and that's usually what kills my characters. So
the great thing is that I now, just today, as a matter of fact, got the early beta versions of the SWADE Rifts Europa, which adds a bunch of the stuff from Europe in. So like all the crazy Russian cyborgs, a ton of triac stuff, gargoyles, all kinds of wild things. So who knows? Maybe I'll pop some of that in here for some fun. We'll see. And herbalist druids. They can make tea. Throw it in your face.
True hippies.
Yes. Hi. But all right. So I think at this point everyone knows who's playing what and what you are.
It's a bold statement. I don't remember who I'm playing half the time.
You're playing that juicer who doesn't want to juice.
Uh-huh. That sounds like me.
That's fair.
Yeah, I buy it. On brand.
Yeah.
Juicer who's gone dry.
Oh, that's bad.
Like just now, I could not remember the name of the place to go to log into the VTT. It's like, what foundry?
I've been waiting for Bert to log in so I can refresh the bennies.
Bert's old and his brain doesn't work. All right.
But yeah. So last time you headed out. You're tasked with the job of going to check on Adventures Incorporated by Silas Green, the representative from Northern Gun, because he had sent them to go explore the Oklahoma City ruins, giving them a bunch of gear. Now he's like, I'd really like to see a return on my investment, and also to make sure those fine people are okay. He loaned you the loaner hover car, being driven by Kozel. The fine beauty of a vehicle that it is.
Yeah. It's definitely something.
Mm-hmm. Out of all the vehicles that we've seen, it's one of them.
It is one of them.
It is one of them. Yes, indeed. And you traveled out. You headed out. You came across looked like some bandits who are stealing some horses, working for a maybe somebody who had been a former mining cyborg, and you killed him very, very quickly.
Yeah.
But you currently have his body stuffed into like the back seat, and you collected some things and whatnot, and you moved on. You did try to find out what you could about the Oklahoma City ruins and about the group that went before you. The main thing that you know is that they bought a lot of salt. And you bought some more salt, but they didn't have a whole lot to sell you because a lot of their salt was bought up. So
I assume they're going to fight ghosts or something. So
yeah. We don't know why they needed salt, but we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
When in Rome, salt your grapes.
Yeah, salted grapes.
That's what they say.
That is what they say.
Very popular. Very popular. So anyway, and I see Bert in the table now, so that's good.
It took a bit for it to load for some reason.
Yeah. And I switched back to the other dice roller that we had been using initially, just because I'm hoping maybe it'll work a little bit smoother. I don't know, because it's annoying when we have to like wait to see how the rolls go.
Yes, that is much better.
Chuck failed his power roll.
It was gonna happen.
But you didn't critically fail, so that's good.
Yeah.
He didn't explode.
That is fair.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
It is the important thing.
Not being explode.
So you got closer to Oklahoma City, and one of the things you had found out is that this place is kind of considered a hot spot of a lot of elemental kind of activity. There's like major storms that happen in the blink of an eye, earthquakes, it can snow randomly, flash floods, all kinds of stuff. Weather is wild in this area. And sure enough, as you're getting closer, getting to within sight of your destination, big storm brewed up, and you're like, we should take some cover. There's tornadoes and whatnot. And even though you've got mega damage vehicles, the tornadoes will still mess you up. And you managed to find like a partially buried like garage door almost in like a hill. And you got inside, and appears to be kind of like maybe a loading dock or a garage or something. You close the door, but there was there's a few other entrances leading out that are like human sized. And that's where we left off, more or less.
Right before we made more good decisions.
Right.
I feel that positively about whatever we were about to do.
It is dark in here, so if you want light, let me know. Just so that I know for when we actually might go to a map, I can put it on your
I
token.
was like, there's no map up, John.
There's no map up yet.
Seeing in the dark is good.
Yeah, you can actually see fairly well in the dark, as can Chopper.
Yeah, I'll pull out a flashlight.
Okay.
Oh, I do have low light vision. Okay.
What do my cat eyes see?
What do you cat?
What do you see with your special eyes?
My brand.
They're not even really cat eyes, though.
I just need to update
I don't know why, but that commercial will never leave my
Forever.
brain.
It's so goofy. There's a new. It's a fucking Safari commercial. I fucking hate it because there's some cool, like they've got like the old style security cameras that are like flying around like birds. Like it looks cool. It's highly accurate because birds are government spy.
Birds aren't real.
robots. Yeah. But there's a part where like the music does a thing and I hate the commercial. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Thankfully, I don't think I've seen it.
Bert, are you also pulling out a flashlight?
I don't think I need to.
Or do you have something that gives you like some low light?
I think I've got some low light visiony thing going on. No, I do not. So I guess yes, flashlight. Probably like a head thing with a red light.
Okay. Do they call you Roxanne back at the barracks?
Roxanne.
You want a red light?
But I always work for money.
Oh.
That's a key difference, I suppose.
Sam. All right. So like I said, you're looking around in this. There's columns. You don't see any vehicles really necessarily in here. Maybe some rusted out hulks of previous vehicles. Like you said, there's some. It looks like you can see that there's maybe some doorways, but they look like they're filled with rubble. But you do see one door that does not appear to be crushed or filled with rubble.
Okay.
Does it seem like there's been people coming and going from here at all? Like, is it dusty, musty?
Notice roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see.
That's pretty
Not
good.
bad.
That's
Nice.
success with a raise. You weren't detecting really anything.
I don't know if I meant to have that keen sense of smell or hearing bonus on that, but
Yeah. You are.
Okay.
Yep. They'll both. That's fine. And yeah, you kind of, you're listening and you're like, I don't hear anything. I don't smell any odd smells or anything like that. You don't really see any like tracks. Not that there's a lot of dirt and dust in here. I mean, there's some. And you don't really see any tracks. It doesn't look like anybody's used this in any recent time.
Nice. Okay. Well, at least relay that, should be safe. Well, not necessarily safe, but uninhabited.
Yeah.
Those two are not always the
Mutually
same.
exclusive. All right, well, let's go in there.
Yes. Agreed.
All right. So you're going in, and door opens, and it's down. There's a little flight of stairs. There's actually a fair number of stairs down. It appears to be a stairwell of some kind.
Oh, gosh, nobody said there'd be stairs.
Right? Terrible.
Yeah.
Why didn't people warn you about those sorts of things? There should be a brochure.
Stairs the best thing ever. You run up them and down them and up them and down them.
Sounding like a herd of buffalo running across the place.
You'll get your mouse toy and throw it down the stairs for you.
In my dimension, we just called them Roomba Banes.
The
Banes?
death of Roombas.
Roomba Banes, yeah. I mean, my world was taken over by Roombas, so,
Oh.
you had to have them for protection.
At
The
least it was
Roomba
clean.
stoppers.
You've never known terror until you've looked into the beady red eye of a Roomba with a knife.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Well, it's your fault for keeping the knife on. I'm just saying.
This problem may or may not have been self-inflicted.
Trying to do your own version of Robot Wars with the Roombas and just taping knives on. I'd watch that. I would.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was just the political current at the time. We all voted for the nihilism party, and we got what we voted for.
That's true. It's true. That's why we can never go back to Arizona. Anyway, you open the door. You get down. You going on the stairs, I take it?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just put you all kind of
Oh, no, there's a man.
here in the place of the things. All right, and I've put the Twitch viewer there. All right, and let's activate this scene. You'll be in the upper right corner.
Oh, I see it. We're in a library.
I'd also like to know, chat to know that the Twitch viewer is also menacing. Because it says menacing Twitch viewer.
Oh.
Oh my.
So you all should be able to see. Let me know if you're not able to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can see.
Yep. What's your vision look like, Dan?
It's not very colorful.
It's not. Chopper, how's your vision looking?
It's great. It's perfect. It's the most amazing vision ever. You wish you had vision as good as mine.
This checks out.
Chopper gets to see in green.
Because he's
Well, luckily, I've got perfect 20/40
Okay.
vision, so,
Excellent.
I feel like those numbers don't line up right.
It just means you need some glasses. Juicer with glasses.
Doesn't he have drugs to fix that?
No, oddly enough, the drugs don't fix the vision problem. You just wear sports goggles.
Listen, those drugs are there to make him kill gooder, not see better.
That's right.
If
You
it
never know
occasionally
until you
lasts
try,
longer.
right?
And last longer.
Yeah, but if it goes for 4 hours, you're supposed to take another pill.
Oh, okay.
That's true. So yeah, you see where you are there. And you can see like broken pottery, looks like. There's shelves that have, some of these pots and so forth on them. Some of them are broken, some of them aren't. A lot of dust. And just a variety of things in here. And then you also see that there is, a passage leading onward into the darkness.
Are any of these breakable pots on shelves?
Some of them are, yeah.
Gonna go immediately walk over and swipe it, knock it to the ground and break it.
If video games have taught me one thing, you always break the clay pots.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I mean that's where the money, hearts, arrows, and bombs are at.
Yeah.
For being a cat, Jeremy, have a Benny.
Hooray.
Nice.
It's Dan's job to look like he is not guilty, but also absolutely guilty.
Mm.
That fits.
But
Doggart, why did you do that?
We have very different cats. My cats know no shame. They'll stare you in the eyes as they knock something over.
It's because Doggart's a dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dogs will be like, I know I did bad. I was a bad boy.
Even if they didn't do it.
I don't. Sometimes, like, I'll walk into a room and Ashley's dog will be there, and like he will just fucking roll over, belly up in forgiveness. I'm like, I don't even know what you did wrong yet, but I know you did something, you little shit.
The guilt is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Might want to check your slippers before you put them on.
Yeah. It's funny because currently Ashley's older of the two dogs just loves shitting in my youngest kid's room.
No.
It's his favorite
no.
pastime now.
Oh no.
Good. So yeah, there you are in this here room.
I'm just gonna search around.
Okay.
After breaking stuff, look through it, see if there's anything cool.
Okay.
If
There
not,
might be some stuff. You'd have to spend a little bit more time digging. Do you want to check any? Do you want to go in? Like you said, there is an opening, and you can see a little bit further into the, into the area.
yeah. Well, I'll say I initially came over here. That looks like a bunch of shelves.
Okay.
Knock some stuff over. Look through some stuff.
Doggart, it looks like there's some like racks of like scrolls and stuff over here.
Oh, well, pointed out, but Doggart doesn't read so good. I don't know.
Mhm.
I want to look around for any security systems. or
Sure.
traps
Give me
that might
give
be
me a
set up.
notice roll. Give me a notice roll.
I thought I bought my notice up. Why is it? Maybe I didn't. Well, that works.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. You don't see any security systems. You can tell that there was once like electrical lighting in here, like there are ceiling panels that you would recognize. People once lit those with electricity. But you're not seeing any like security cameras or anything. Nothing, or at least nothing active. We'll say. There's
No
probably
Claymore
security
mines
cameras,
pointed at us. Nothing like that.
but no. I mean, Chopper's butt is roughly aimed in your direction, so
That's a known hazard.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's where the speaker is.
Well, I know it's the sonic bomb.
Do I sense the magic?
I don't know. Do you sense the magic?
Let's try sensing the magic.
Okay.
It's 5.
Okay. Well, you kick on your detect magic and or your detect arcana. Not getting anything aside from the usual that you get from Doggart.
Doggart's magical?
Very slightly. He can basically smell magic,
Okay.
and he hasn't picked anything up there yet.
Okay.
And you have kind of an innate, just general like magic, sense about you. But
Your
right
magical
now,
senses tingling.
yeah, no, nothing's pinging off the radar.
All right, I'll point out the scrolls to someone who wants to read good.
I mean, I can read.
And keep in mind, if you find the right buyer, relics and things will fetch a good price.
Okay.
Thank goodness pots and vases aren't considered relics in this time and age.
Yeah.
They could be, depends on what they are. A lot of these, the ones
these.
over that you're looking at right now, most of them are broken.
Well, if there's another thing that video games have taught me is that the man with the pointy hat and the beard is the intellectual. So why don't you read these?
I will read those with my eyes.
Now, if you those of you with flashlights, you have a 90-degree angle there. I believe it's if you hold down Control and use your scroll wheel on your mouse, it should let you turn your token so that you can aim your flashlight. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
kind of neat.
Yeah.
I will probably just like Scooby-Doo around here, just nose on everything.
Oh, then show me where you're going.
Did we come down these flight of stairs or?
We'll
Yes.
just
Yeah,
kinda-
that's the flight of stairs you came down.
We'll just have the little walk around.
Giant vase. I'm gonna suplex that.
Oh, go get it. And just move on.
And then
into
just
the
roll
next
around in the
space.
shards.
Doggert, you
Uh-huh.
see something out of the corner of your eye, a ferocious beast.
Oh,
Is it
shit.
this right here that I
Ow,
see?
what is that? What is that?
It's a
fucking
big
banana.
it's a big dog.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
But it's not a bigger dog than me.
Roll
No.
Oh shit.
It
Go
is-
sniff its ass.
Doggert immediately starts barking at the bigger dog. Let's see. None of the rest of you can see it because it's just around the corner.
I start to go look, but then there's a chest here.
Okay.
So
And
yeah.
Koza.
That's
What
a
is it?
bear, Doggert. It's a
Not
stuffed
only is
bear.
it a bear, it's a stuffed bear.
It's fine. It's not alive.
There's like a little. It looks like there's like a little placard, like a metal plaque, mounted at the base of it.
I cannot read that yet because I still have to read those scrolls.
Okay, there is quite a few of them.
I'll speed read.
Okay.
Go pee on the bear. You know. Make sure it
Gotta
knows who-
assert dominance.
That's right.
Very fair. Very fair.
Elbow
Gotta make
drop the
sure it knows
chest.
who's boss.
So Chopper, you're opening the chest. It looks old, really old. Comes apart pretty easily. Nothing in it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Did you check under? Like, did you break the floor of the chest?
Yeah. So
Chopper
Simon, you
Punches
See,
into the
there's-
floor beneath where the chest used to be.
so yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he meant to take the bottom of the chest in case there's a hidden bottom in the
So
You
chest.
got there. The
So
same.
Simon, there appear to be like some like cases, like they've got glass tops, and they're probably about waist height for you. You'd have to get a little closer and wipe some of the dust off if you wanted to see what's in them. You did pass what you recognize as like a player piano. Stool was knocked over there. I'm gonna actually drag.
I also passed a door, it looked like.
Yep.
I believe that we basically found someone's like museum of sorts.
Yeah, what is this painting on the wall to my right?
It is of a feather.
Oh, what kind of feather?
Are you avian enthusiast?
I have general knowledge and went to school.
Are
Sure,
you
give me a
familiar?
Give me a, you know what? Give me a common knowledge roll.
Mhm.
Let's
Are
see
you
if
familiar with bird law?
Oh, look at that!
See, I know the birds aren't real, you see, with that roll.
Smarts.
If birds were real, this would belong to some type of raven. Maybe not sure exactly which type of raven, but it would be a painting of a raven feather.
Okay, and it is a painting.
Yes.
Interesting. I want to move it.
Okay.
See if there's anything behind the painting.
Sure.
If there's anything written on the back of the painting, because that seems passingly odd to me.
Okay. Yeah. You move it. It comes off pretty easily, and yeah, you've just got this painting. There's nothing back behind there, just a wall.
Top up my water real quick.
Yeah.
What is this place again?
Mm,
This is the place we found.
Yeah,
this place found.
we were taking shelter.
Okay.
Ended up
Well,
here.
I'm not going to loot it then, but I may wrap that up later and take it just because it's cool. And I guess I will go forward and wipe some of the dust off those cases and see what's in there.
All right. We're going to pause on you for a minute there, Simon, and we'll go back to Chopper.
I see
That sounds
something.
ominous.
I see something I'm very excited about.
What, can you ping it for me? What are you excited about, Chopper?
I'm trying to. It's. I'm not sure how to make a ping.
I think
It's
you just
di-
click and hold.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Gosh,
shit.
look at this thing.
Oh, by the way, this here that you kind of walk past is like a little minecart on like a little set of tracks. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just,
Oh, goodness gracious.
oh my God.
Sorry. Oh my god. I tried to correct it. Now it's just making it worse. I'm gonna
Are you-
stop. Oh my god.
Guys, I think we are in a museum.
So Chopper, yes, you do indeed see what according to the God voice in your head is some type of ancient cannon. It's mounted on two large wheels. There are large balls of metal. Um, it's not in like great shape. It looks very, very, very old. You do see that over here, uh, like it looks like there's a hallway, but that has been collapsed by rubble, so there's not really passable. Um, there appear to be some garments and other accoutrements over in these areas. Over here, there's like uh, dishes and things. All of these things look very old.
Amazing.
Incredible.
We're in a museum.
We're in a museum.
There is, so these appear to be cases.
I found old guns.
You found old, like, muzzle loading firearms of some kind.
That's cool.
Boy, this would be worth a heap of money probably to sell everything in here to someone else.
Hmm.
That's fair.
I mean, some of it's in pretty bad shape, but some of it's in pretty decent shape. And it's weird because some of it is like, some of it is old and some of it's a little bit maybe newer. It's hard to tell. But yeah, to the right buyer, might be worth something.
We take note of the location, but in the meanwhile, gather what we think we can reasonably carry.
Mm-hmm. There are, a few doors. There's a door here and a door here. And Simon also saw a door up by him. A couple of them.
So many doors.
That's adorable.
Oh no. Doggert's got some zoomies going on.
Oh, there's good God. There's so many
Stuff.
pinks. Can I pick up a theme of this museum?
You're not picking up a theme like this area that you pass through here look to have like kind of stones of various kinds and shapes, different types of minerals and so forth, and that sort of thing. But there's also like over here, there's like a bust of a person. You have no idea who they are. And like I said, over here, like there's old style clothing, you would guess, like a little, mannequin bust and so forth. It's not really like, give me a common knowledge roll. And
I
actually, all of you can give me one.
will.
Yay!
I will take a common
Yeah.
knowledge.
Common knowledge.
Somebody did it good.
no.
Dogger, you
Oh,
did
but it
bad.
wasn't.
Dogger,
It wasn't me.
Doggart absolutely knows what it is with a great deal of conviction.
Yeah.
It's the toy.
But yeah, Chopper and Simon. If you had to guess, like, you've heard that there were museums in the old days where they collected things, and as Kozel said, there's usually a theme. This feels more like this was like surplus storage almost. Like some of these, like it was maybe once a functional part of the museum, and then over time, like other parts of it were more like the show attractions, and they just kind of shoved older exhibits and whatnot and extra stuff in here.
Oh, so this is where all the giant skeletons are. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were real popular for a while for some reason. Found all over backyards,
Yeah.
abandoned.
Abandoned. Okay.
All right. Somebody open a door.
Curiosity. Yeah, curiosity got me.
All right, so you open, and the doors just slide open, and you see this large lump of like crystal. It does have a faint luminescence. Kozel, you do get a slight, and Doggard both, you get a slight whiff of magic.
I will go investigate
Sure.
this
You-
crystal.
Yeah, you're not exactly. It seems like they would be useful for maybe storing PPE, potential psychic energy, and that sort of thing. Crystals aren't necessarily your jam, but you do know a thing or two about crystal magic and that sort of thing. So you're like, okay, like this was. It appears to be kind of like a whole like formation, like growth of crystal that's all kind of linked at the bottom. Um, Chances are that with the coming of the rifts, it actually kind of like picked up some latent ley line energy. So it's got a little bit of a magical charge, but not much. Not much.
Okay. Light
Um,
juice.
Yeah, but you do see like there's cases over here. It looks like maybe there's a weapon or a staff or something. There's various odds and ends that are in here that all do seem a little bit more kind of mythical, medieval almost for some of it.
Okay. Y'all want melee weapons?
Are you saying we club people with the crystals?
I want to know what's in these cases.
Back to Simon. Simon, in those cases, it appears that they look like folded like tapestries almost. Not even really tapestries like you'd like hang that like told like a story, but like just they were emblems and cloths that had some kind of meaning to somebody, but they're now folded and stored neatly, and they're actually appear to be in very good shape in the cases. The cases that do appear to be sealed pretty well.
Okay, I'm done here.
All right. You rejoining the others, or you
Yes.
checking it? Okay. You can move yourself over. Or do you need me to? Do you not know where they went?
I probably heard them. Actually, while I'm over here, what does this thing look? Looks like a sardine can.
The thing that looks like a sardine can does, again, in a glass case, has very old and fragile looking like parchment scrolls in it.
God, more toilet paper. Right.
Mm.
Okay. heading towards everybody else.
Okay.
I will go ahead and search the entire area for any plot relevant items.
I thought you guys went to the store. Did you not?
What's with
We
this
went south.
time-saving measure you're taking here?
Yeah, it's fine. You want to go through that door, Bert? Simon wandered off from the others.
I would
You're
imagine
getting
it would
closer
be
to them.
easy
You
to
have
find
to go around the
us. I
thing.
don't think any of us are being quiet.
Yeah, you can
No.
definitely hear them. They're kind of over this way. And you can kind of
Yeah,
too
there's
far.
a door down. There's a door
Over
down
this-
here that we haven't gone into yet.
Well, this room seems like a dead end, so we may have to.
Yeah, this spear is called like Longinus, and that's a bad word, so I'm gonna skip that one.
I don't know. All I know is I'm seeing a cannon, and
Yeah.
I want to fire something out of it. I mean, when you see a cannon, I mean,
True. That's true.
Fact.
But you don't see any powder for the cannon. That's the problem. And no ramrod.
Hmm.
It might be
Um,
located somewhere else.
I'm gonna look down the barrel, see if anything's in there.
Nothing appears
It's like
to be in
a
there.
nice place someone might stash something.
Doesn't look like it.
There's a very old ham sandwich in there.
Yeah, on wheat.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
Well,
stewed honey.
there is a door here.
Doggart opens it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna stay out of the blast radius and
Oh,
go over to the side a little.
So this looks like basically like a kind of maybe almost like a library. There's a shitload of books just strewn all over the place on the walls. It looks like most of them were once on shelves, but a lot of them have fallen. Given that this place does experience earthquakes, not too surprising. But in these racks, this like round thing here, in these glass cases, there are books that look to be in very good shape, and they look very old. And so there's that, and then in the center there is like another like book of some kind.
As a great
Possible
scholar once said, words are for nerds.
Yeah.
Straight.
But is it possible to tell these books are any like particularly interesting topics?
Honestly, it's hard. You're having a hard time like reading the names of them. Part of it is because you weren't really taught formal reading skills being a dog boy.
Yeah.
The other part of it also is that these might not be in English, or at least not an English that you're familiar with.
So what I'm hearing is there's no coloring books.
No coloring books. No. Yeah. Now, one thing that you would know, Doggart, is that the coalition would be very angry if people were to take these books of knowledge or perhaps literature and whatnot. What are you doing, Chopper? You got the zoomies?
Yes.
They would be very angry if people were to take, printed material and sell it and allow people to become educated or learn how to think for themselves or things like that. Stop jumping on the glass case there, Chopper. You're going to break it.
No, I'm not.
Someone who read good, come here.
I was going to put walls on these, terrain walls, so that they would actually be like kind of a thing that you couldn't cross through, but I have a hard time doing walls with circles or weird kind of circles, so.
That's fine. Because now we can jump on them.
Yes.
I will read the things that he can't read.
That's all of them.
Okay. Well, what languages do you read there, Kozel?
Good.
That's not, nope.
Like I said, I asked him to come here and read good, and he's doing it.
I don't know. I presume I can read. Where does it
You know
say?
what? given your particular background, you do find like one of the books in there is basically like the Iliad. And you start to see other things that are like, some of them are mythologies. There's a what's the book that Darwin wrote? That I can't remember the name of now. It was there and now it's gone. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
The Secret Life of Big Turtles.
Oh
Something.
my!
But yeah, that's kind of what it appears to be in this room. It's a lot of books. Again, variety. A lot of them are in disarray or bad shape, but the ones in the cases are in pretty good shape. Again, to the right buyer, could fetch a good price. Thank you to Old to Twitch. Origin of Species. Yes, that would definitely be in here.
I tell them what the books are and mention pretty much on all of them, like, oh, I remember when this came out. Oh, I've got a first edition copy of this that I picked up at ye old Barnes and Noble.
Oh my! Going to Barnes for books?
Uh-huh.
The Barnes of Nobles?
Yeah. Sadly, I mean, we could probably pawn some of these, but generally they're not super cool books.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There's another door leading out of this room.
Let's door the door.
It's over here. I should probably drag the Twitch viewer in. Simon, you coming?
I guess.
Oh my gosh! There's
Or you
doors
just stand there
upon
fondling
doors
the
upon
cannon.
doors.
Well, I mean, I'm not in battle readiness, so yeah, I'm kind of just zoning out.
No, that's fair. That's very fair. Like,
I'm not
hey,
finding anything of interest in here. I mean, there's hardly anything that I can kill someone with.
Chopper.
I mean, if I tried.
There's the cannon.
I mean, there's lots of murderous things in here, and they're just old.
I bet we could get that cannon working and attach it to the hover car.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if it'd be valuable, but bet so.
But now I'm thinking of a potato cannon. It shoots meat and
Chopper,
potatoes.
give me a notice check. I
Okay.
see that for some reason it has decided that your vision also lets you just see through walls.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
let you mitigate whichever of these packages should not apply because it just automatically does it.
No, that's fine.
You rolling? Roll it.
Oh my.
Okay. Or I'll just roll a 10 on the dice.
Yeah, that'll do it. No, actually, your audio package stuff is very helpful. So visually, you notice that like over here, just peeking over the top of like a box is the head of something. You're not sure exactly what, but it looks maybe like a robot. I don't know, but it's very big, very tall. You do see and you hear over this way where I'm kind of pinging. You have to kind of zoom out a bit. You can hear something moving around over there, but there is like this wall of like boxes and whatnot in the way.
The library.
Boxes and crates.
Like moving over there. Hello? There's somebody there. You should identify yourself. I'm a cop.
Gosh.
Well, Chopper said hello. Did the rest of you want to roll a notice check?
Okay.
Kozel, just to let you know, there is a giant stone lion left.
I really am zoned out. I'm just looking at a painting
are.
and just lost in the painting.
Jeez.
It's like that scene
Very,
from
very
Ferris
invested in it.
Bueller's Day Off when he was
I
looking
have
at.
found the Velvet Elvis.
Oh shit!
It's his hips. They're so hypnotizing.
Doggart, you and it makes sense. You being a dog and whatnot, or a dog boy. You definitely hear somethings scurrying about, bigger somethings.
Are they rodents of unusual size?
They don't sound like rodents. You're not hearing squeaking.
I'm gonna slowly, because I sense the others are tense.
Mm-hmm.
Chopper's yelling for help or hello.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and just poke Chopper in the back a little bit to cast protection on him.
Okie dokie. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that massive explosion.
Holy shit sticks. That's a 25.
Nice.
I don't even know if I get extra stuff for having a higher go roll.
Doesn't do anything. Damage with raise. Chopper takes no damage. No. It's fine.
No, so Chopper gets +2 to toughness.
Ooh. Okay.
Because if I just pass, it's +2 to armor. But if I get a raise, it's applied
toughness
to
instead.
toughness instead.
Nice.
I think of what it like. I probably just hit my wizard's pipe and just blow some smoke on Chopper.
Okay.
And then like the residue of the smoke like forms
Coalesces into like a thing.
Yeah.
Like a thing. All right.
A tang.
Cool. Yeah. You know what? Doggart and Chopper, you know what else you two notice? So down here in this corner, and Doggart especially, you do notice there is a rodent of unusual size.
Oh shit.
You can't quite get a good look at it from where you're at. You'll have to move closer, perhaps.
Gonna have to start going on my way over there.
And there it is. Oh, we should probably move the Twitch viewer in.
What is it?
It's a giant space hamster.
It does indeed look like a giant space hamster on a pedestal.
A miniature giant space hamster.
Amazing.
Yes. Is it concerned by my barking?
Boo.
It doesn't appear to be. It may in fact be stuffed.
Oh, boo.
I mean, you can always stuff it more.
It'll get peed on like the rest.
Okay.
It's important. Everybody knows I'm better.
By this statue.
Okay. Yeah,
Everybody needs to know I'm better.
It is a statue made out of bronze. About some general that you've never heard of. Just kind of old timey.
It looks like it is on a rotating base.
You can try to rotate it.
Rotates.
All right, give me an athletics roll.
I think I've got that.
You should have that.
I'm still tuned out, apparently.
Yeah, you're like, nah.
I'm just feeling its cheek.
You like grab it to turn it, and you're like, you want to dance? Like that scene from History of the World.
Mm-hmm.
Did I watch?
All right, Chopper, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make my way through this pile of stuff.
It's like packed high and whatnot. You are also sensing, getting notices that there's also sound coming from this direction as well.
Yeah, but that thing piqued my curiosity first.
Okay.
And then,
So you're gonna...
like, once the curiosity's piqued, it is what it is.
So you're like, how are you going about digging through this stuff there,
Toss,
Chopper.
toss, toss. If you can't be tossed, you get smashed.
Okay. All right. I thought for sure you go about it like a cat would. Just
Oh,
like-
if he gets to a spot where he feels like he could climb over it, he will. But initially, I thought it was like all the way to the top, so he's going to need to clear a spot first.
Well, keep in mind, Chopper is very large.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're digging away at it, but like there's pieces of furniture and crates of metal banding. I mean, you can break through stuff if you want.
He pulls stuff up, does the thing where he kind of jumps up high, and he's using his
Actually,
hind legs to kick stuff out.
Give me an athletics roll.
Amazing. I will do that.
Okay. You're able to dislodge some of it. And yeah, that'll you can get through. It's gonna count as kind of like difficult terrain kind of thing.
Okay. It might take me a while, but we'll make a game of it. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
All right, so going through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and move yourself through there.
Yeah, squeeze through.
And there are two creatures over here. I'm going to show you a picture real quick, and then we're just going to go into initiative here. They look like that.
Oh, fuck that thing.
No. God damn it.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
All right. If on your turn you'd like to do a common knowledge roll to try to identify these things, you can certainly do so. But we're gonna kick things off.
Okay.
Chopper, you're up first.
Well, I did identify myself as an officer. Clearly, these things are evil and not sentient because they did not reply appropriately. And
These things are all true.
I mean, just look at it. He's asking to be murdered.
There's also this giant monstrosity right here too.
Oh, is that thing alive too?
No.
I don't know. I'm looking at those things because I don't like the look of those.
It's just a mastodon display.
Yeah. He's strangely more comfortable with the giant furry thing versus that bullshit.
Oh, that thing's not all that little. What size are these things?
Yeah, no, exactly. So I'll
Yeah.
get here, kind of position myself between them as best I can. And I'm going to chop. Oh, I should target one, right?
Yeah, they're size 1, so they're about your size, Chopper.
Oh, Lord. How did I? Oh, I can right click it, right? There we go.
Or about the size of a horse.
You're like control and double left.
I double
click
right
or-
clicked and it worked.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
we
they
go.
must have done something to change the targeting behaviors.
Improve frenzy. There we go.
Oh my.
Something
Ah,
happened.
you're
Maybe.
hitting the hot Gwilik
I can't.
with rays.
I don't know what happened.
No,
It won't show me.
oh, it didn't show you your rolls?
All I can see is 6 of diamonds for Simon. Okay, so at least one of them hit with a raise, I'm sure.
All 3 of yours hit with a raise.
Okay.
You did the
well
good.
done.
Mm-hmm. Do you need me to hit buttons for you? Is it not
I
showing
think
up
I
in the
can
chat?
do it. I just
Okay.
You'll be able to see. So I clicked the damage with the raise. I don't know if anything happened or not.
Yep. Oh yeah, it did. It rolled the damage,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna click the button, and you take that one out.
Okay. Then I'll go after the other one.
Okay. All right, and that's your second hit.
Yes, I can't see. So I don't. I'll roll the third too if I need to.
Oh, I don't think you will. Oh wait, yeah, no, they're both dead.
Okay. Then
So yeah,
just for good measure, I'll stab the third thing too. Whatever that big thing is, just in case.
Sure. Okay, you shred. You cut the head off of the mammoth display.
Okay.
The stuffing pours out. All right.
It's important. You got them good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Terrible.
How do you pronounce that thing's name?
I would say Gwilac.
No, the other word.
Apprehensive.
Sorry, it's being a dumbass.
Let's see. And I just need to. Okay, so this is going to target Kozel.
Hey, no. I'm
Oh
not
yes.
even up there.
And
Oh,
you are
no.
hit
Oh, no.
with webbing, which means
Gross.
My face is
Wow.
and it's
sticky.
a small blast template, so I actually need why. You are entangled, so what I can do is do. There we go. Because I added little macros to make my life easier.
Oh, shit.
Simon, you're up.
Oh, you're muted, Bert.
Ah! Can I actually see it since I've got stuff in my way there?
Yeah, because it is. I mean, it is size 1, so it's actually fairly tall. You can kind of see it. It would technically have like some cover from you. Although if you scooted to the edge, you could, you'd still be a distance away and still.
Okay. I can move up to my full pace and still
Yep.
take an action?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll just go in there. Yeah. So I'll have my vibro knifey things. And get in there.
All right. Be sure to
okay,
target it. That'll make
Oh.
things easier.
Okay, I have clicked it, I think.
Nope.
I have.
It's not showing it as being targeted yet.
So I've double clicked, I've right clicked.
There you go.
Finally. Okay. Boom.
All right. Looks like you hit. You can roll your damage.
Yeah.
It's shaking.
Okay. That's something.
Yep.
That's something.
Oh, that one's dead.
Rip.
Ooh,
So that actually takes us to Doggart.
Doggart. Gotta go get him. Somebody's dice are stuck on my screen, so I'm guessing
Shake
I
'em.
need to reload.
Pick the dice up and shake them.
They're piled up on it. So give me a second. It's reloading. Now they're gone. I can see the thing that needs the murdering.
Yep. You could shoot it.
I can shoot it. Once my character sheet open and I get to gun.
Gun.
Gun. If only I could use my heavy railgun here.
Why can't you?
No.
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 That sounds like a good idea.
I would vote for it.
I
But
feel
one
like
of
I
these
should use
days
the
somebody could-
flamethrower in here.
It would be
Oh,
probably
okay.
super effective.
That's not bad.
All right, you hit it with a raise. Go ahead and hit the button. Oh.
Oh, I don't think it. Did it roll it with a raise?
Yeah, it should have. Um,
Oh, I don't think it did, but I'll use a Benny anyways, and we'll
Sure.
just click the button this time. I don't know what.
there we go.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
I'm waiting for it to populate into the chat.
Same. It seems to be stuck. I got 2 6s, a 5, and a 2.
Yeah.
That's
It's a good start. It's better than the 4 I rolled last time.
It is very much better than the 4 last time.
I don't think it's gonna populate in the chat though.
Yep. All right. Well, let me just take a quick peek here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be enough. And you kill it.
Yeah.
Doggart is the best
He is.
in this whole wide room.
Yeah.
Since, Chopper's in the other room.
no, you're still the best. You're the goodest.
The goodest boy.
Did you kill them all?
I think so. Did we kill them all? All of them that we know of.
Oh, there's a secretive one still somewhere.
Yeah.
Secret Gwilac. Ah.
So
You
I
are
have,
entangled.
I have a question because I am
Yes.
entangled.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a special spell called Havoc.
Okay.
And I'm curious
Why?
if I can use Havoc to detangle myself. Because I create chaos, and we don't need to read that, with success, places, whatever. And anyone touched by the template is distracted, must make a strength roll, those who fail. And then airborne. What I'm asking is, can I just center Havoc on myself to just blow all the entangling webs all over the room?
I'm looking.
Okay.
All right, so you're just vulnerable while you're entangled, so that's good to know. Attempting to break free is an action. Okay. And you're wondering about using your power.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'll say is that this will basically work as your attempt to escape from being untangled. So basically, roll your spell casting, and
Okay.
and yeah.
6.
All right, that's enough. You're able to get rid of your webbing.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Anything else you wanted to do?
Nope.
Oh my god. Hang on. That's fine. All right. And let's see. Let's see. All right. So it's got lots of movement. It's gonna run up to Simon.
Hmm.
But it is going to attempt to attack him. And let's see. Which of the attacks do I want to do? It's going to try to sting you there, Simon. I can go for the wild attack. And it misses. Next round.
Dun dun dun.
You guys got this.
Yeah.
And Simon, it's your turn. Bert, you muted again.
Ah, this one right here just attacked me. I will gut it. Snickety snick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll some damage. Yep. You ripped its guts out.
Snickety snick.
Goddamn.
All right.
Wolverine.
That brings us
Delicious.
Chopper. Chopper, there's a giant bird over here.
True. Yeah, I'll come over by it. Why not? Since I don't see anything else around, I think that uses up my bait movement.
Mm-hmm. There's also this weird tree here. It looks like a pine tree, but there's stuff hanging off of it.
Oh,
Shiny
Good.
things.
I clearly need to leap into the tree.
This
Fair.
is the correct choice.
Is there a butt wiggle? That's the real question.
Yeah, just leaps as high onto the tree as possible, shimmies and shakes, and tries to bring it all tumbling down.
Absolutely. All right. So go to Kozel next.
Oh my gosh.
You can barely be called a cat if you didn't. So
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
Anybody want to try to identify these things?
Do I have to count how many squares I move? That's right. I forgot about that. There's a movement speed, John.
There is.
It's called pace. I can move 5 squares. I don't see anything though, right? Nothing in my line of sight.
Nope. Just these 2 corpses.
And I see Simon and Dogger.
You can give me a notice roll to see if you notice anything else.
Sure. I notice things all the time.
Yeah, you're well known for it.
some people
5.
refer to him as the noticer.
You hear, oh, excuse me, more of that skittering
Do I know from which direction?
this way.
That's very rude that they're that way. Do I know which way Chopper went? Is it also that way?
Yes. No, he went up. It is very clear to see, even with your flashlight, which way Chopper went, because he went up through this barricade of boxes and crates.
Okay.
You hear him thrashing around, and now you hear, it sounds like something's caught in a tree, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
It's loud. There's maybe some breaking glass. Hard to say.
Okay. Oh, shit. Wrong goddamn thing. Ignore that blast template. Yeah, I nothing's in range. So I'll tell you what. God damn it. And you guys aren't hurt. I'll just
No,
move
we did all right.
over and just put protection on Simon.
He never puts protection on Dogger.
Dogger
Dog-
is in a super mech.
I'm
Not
not
right now.
fixed.
Fine.
Dogger is fixed. Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't need the same protection. I'll give it to Simon. It's a great roll.
A great roll.
That is a 16. So Simon, you get a +2 to toughness.
Very nice.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Dogger.
Mm-hmm.
Kozel
Let's
said
see.
something like there's another one around.
Do we know whereabouts there's another one around, or
That
we gotta
way.
go find it? Is that up?
No, down southeast.
Oh, around yonder corner.
Yeah, right next to
Oh.
the Iron Giant.
Do I seize it? Am I in position to shoot it?
I don't know. Do you seize it? You do seize it.
I do seize it.
Yeah, you can absolutely shoot it.
So then I shoots it.
All right.
Nice.
And click it and click the purple and
Yay! A little less yay, but still good.
that's some good damage. And you blast that one. Oh, you shot it right in the unmentionables.
I was feeling a little sensitive about being,
Indeed. You have been victorious. As your gunfire dies down, you don't hear any more skitterings.
Now I guess
We
we
did
just
it.
gotta figure out if there's any other fun things to do here, or if this is basically just a hole of money making opportunity.
Would you... we'll speed it along a little bit, not make you have to keep, poking around. You will find that there are several other rooms. One contains a mock-up of a Triceratops. There's one room that has some skeletons in
A
it.
tuba.
There's actually 2 rooms of skeletons in them. These statues here are actually like early model robots that were on display. There's a big old piano in the corner. There's a bunch of stuff in here. And you could conduct what is known as a relic salvage operation
Oh shit.
if you would like to get some goodies out of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
This
All
is a
right.
very, very large area with a
So,
lot of stuff in it. It's actually a cool map.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this was actually this was a free map because I'm part of the ForgottenAdventures.net on Patreon, and this is like their free like demo map for this new tile set that they just released. So all these things on here are from the tile set.
Nice.
And I'm like, I needed a map really quick, and I was like, oh god. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh thank God, they saved my life.
Somebody had that map.
Right? And I saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect for this. So anyway, let's do this. No. East. There we go. All right. So basically, I need this is gonna just be like a quick encounter. So you're each gonna get like 1 roll. So one person is gonna roll notice to look for things. The rest of you can use skills like athletics, common knowledge, persuasion, or survival to help get and you're gonna roll those checks, and that'll kind of help determine like how much stuff you find.
Okay.
So
I'll do athletics.
and just kind of tell me what you're rolling and what you're how you're planning on contributing.
I have
Oh, boy.
a 6 to notice. D6 on notice. All of those, I guess, yeah, all of those other things are worse for me.
I've got a D6 plus 4 for notice,
Well, then you should notice.
but I'm also awful at basically everything else.
Well, then I'll help with more athletics then, so that we were kind of well split between notice and athletics.
Okay.
Parkouring from pile to pile to find stuff.
Parkour.
Yep.
The things that don't break on the ground are the good ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fact. That's very true.
Okay.
I
So
will,
just make those rolls.
Yep.
I'll get my
Did you say
Scooby Doo and
common knowledge was one of them?
Yes.
Let me Benny that. I think I can do
Actually,
better.
okay. You just need to get a success. But
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Is a 9 good enough?
A 9 is very good. So we have 2 9s. Just waiting for. There's Chopper.
I'll Benny if I need to, but I can't see what I'm rolling.
You rolled a 3. Would you like to Benny that?
I would. So I'll spend.
Okay. Simon got a 4, so that's a pass.
I'll just manually spend it since I can't see the roll.
That's fair.
Now we'll try again. Man. Let me see my roll, please.
All right. Now you get a 10 there, Chopper, so that's really good.
I'm happy with 10.
All right. Now I'm just rolling this. Nothing to worry about. So it's going to take you like 6 hours to search through this place to find all this stuff. All right. So now I need to go to the card deck. Action deck. Deal. I hate the way they do this. So then I keep... Okay. I think I got that all right. Yeah. All right. So you all should have been dealt a card. You might need to click on it in the chat to actually see what it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay. I got the 9
right.
of hearts.
Okay, so I'll go through it one at a time here, and now I'm gonna ask you what you got.
Okay.
Let's just see here. Yeah, Dan, you said you got a 9 of hearts, right?
I did. I got the 9 of hearts.
Okay. All right, and then roll me a d4.
Okay, 1d4 coming up. It's a 1.
All right, so you found some advanced medical journals.
Oh, books.
Books, I know,
Lame.
but to the right buyer, they're worth a considerable amount of credits. We'll determine specifically. Just write down advanced medical journals.
Okay.
Note. Chuck, what'd you get?
Oh, I got a Jack of Spades.
Jack of Spades. All right.
It's a bundle
All right.
of bananas. Oh,
Roll me a d4 there, Kozel.
D quattro, as they say in France. Oh, I didn't click the roll button. God damn it. That's a 3.
All right. You found some reclaimable military gear. Not top of the line or anything. It's older material, but it's still serviceable military gear that you could resell.
Okay.
And basically, each of these is taking up a cargo slot or a mod slot on your vehicle. Bert's bike has, I think, space for 1. Dan's mech has space for 1. The loner has space for 4.
Ooh.
All right. I can carry stuff.
But one of those is filled currently with a dead cyborg. So,
Normal things, right?
yep.
Yeah.
And yeah. Jeremy, what'd you get?
10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds. All right. Roll me a d4.
Okay, I will. Do.
You found some sort of piece of art that you just really, really like, and you think somebody might pay something for it.
Nice.
Art.
Yeah. And then Bert, what did you get?
5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds. All right. Roll me a d4. You found collectible items that would be worth a pretty penny.
Pokemon!
Collectibles.
Maybe
shit.
somewhere in a box in one of these crates, somebody had, the original run of Masters of the Universe action figures.
Nice.
So there you go. You've got some loot. Also, if anybody wanted to roll common knowledge to identify what these things are that you fought.
Oh, yeah.
Common knowledge.
They're scorpions.
So these are what's known as Gwilax, and they're scavengers and whatnot. The other thing about Gwilax is that their meat is considered particularly tasty and fetches a very good price.
Is it like fugu, though? You cut it wrong and it produces death. Cut it right and it's a tasty fish.
It doesn't say anything about it poisoning people.
It could go either way.
You could also try to harvest the stinger and the venom in it, but,
Hey, would that be
Survival?
survival?
Yeah,
I'm going to give it a try. Sure. Having
Nice.
some good old scorpion venom is always useful.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it if you want to, even if you want to butcher these bodies to have some tasty meat.
Yeah,
You can
do
either-
that too.
Yeah, that'll be part of the same check.
6 or 8. Yeah.
8. That's perfect. That's plenty. You're able to harvest a venom gland and meat from these. I'll
Remember,
even give you all
red container is venom. Blue container is tasty treat. Don't forget.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's dangerous for Doggart.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right.
That's great.
But yeah, let me just look real quick because the venom. Nope, that's just gonna attack with it.
Oh, and I guess the spell is gone at this point, so I can unbuff myself.
Yeah, the poison does like an additional 3d10 damage. If you were to put, coat something with it. And it will
Additional
affect
3d10.
mega damage beings. So
Cool. How many doses?
we'll say like 10, because these are pretty big size. So you can milk quite a bit out.
And how many extra damage? Sorry.
3d10 poison damage.
10.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
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 Yay.
All right, we did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Now we
You can-
all get to take another advancement.
Nope.
Well,
Not yet. Not yet. But you can head, so you get all this stuff loaded into your vehicles, strapping stuff down to the top. And and you're gonna poke your faces out the door to see if it's calmed down outside. Seems quieter.
Yes.
do I have to put my face outside the door, or can I just open it up and look outside the door?
You can open it up and look outside the door. There's a whole coalition garrison there. No, it's no, it's calmed down. Smells nice. Was it petrochloral? The smell of after it rains.
It's called wet.
The
They had a
smell
word
of
for it in the
wet.
Dragon Prince, and I can't remember the name. Because that's what Terry's fart smelled like.
Oh yeah.
A great show if you've never watched it. Anyway,
100%.
I have not.
I wasn't going to loot because, being a good guest and all, but I was attacked in here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take that painting of a feather. I'm just going to take it out of the frame and roll it up and take it just because I like it.
fine.
That's fair.
That's fine.
I'll put it back there with my Tila Orca figures.
Yep. So it's up to you all if you want to, it is later in the day if you want to wait here for the evening and set out in the morning, or if you want to get going right now towards your maybe half a day's ride from Oklahoma City ruins.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we napping?
We're napping or we're
That's
moving
amazing.
on, and it might.
If
might
we
make
leave
sense
now, we could get to this strange place where things have happened in the middle of the night.
we could be as strange things that happens to a place.
Maybe
we could be the things that bump in the night.
I
You
vote-
are the things about.
Yeah. I vote for napping
Yeah.
and then get there tomorrow around lunchtime.
That's what all the wizards say. They're always like, "Oh, I don't want to do
They're
things. I had
always
to spend my
so-
magical energies. I need a rest."
Hey,
Well, if we're
you're
going to rest
so
in this
old and
place, though,
tired.
I want to know where the scorpions came from and make sure that more can't come out.
That's
Oh,
smart.
sure. Give me a survival roll.
Ugh. It's a 4.
Yeah. There was there was that side passage that I said had collapsed. So you're guessing they may have come in through there at some point and then just gotten trapped in here because they couldn't open doors.
Okay. Well, just make sure that there's not a nest of them somewhere. We're not going to be eaten up by little babies of these or something. And yeah. So I will do that.
Fairly
Well,
confident you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Sure. Now I don't think we're going to be fine.
Yeah. While he's doing that, the giant space hamster thing.
Yeah.
Down in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to try and turn its hide into a nice fur coat for myself.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, just be aware there's a little bit of dogger pee on it.
I'll cut that part out.
Okay. Do you have something for helping to soften and moisten a dried out hide?
No.
More dogger.
John, you're putting way more thought into this than what I am.
I'm terrible that way.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. I'm just like, that's fur. That's soft. I'm going to make a giant space hamster fur coat.
Mm-hmm.
And dogger pee.
Cutting the dogger pee part out.
I can help you put more in later.
Do you have any kind of like crafting skills?
God, no, John. You know I don't.
Okay,
this is going to be
roll me
an
that
unskilled.
check. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, I knew what I was signing up for.
Okay.
I do not expect to do any kind of a good
ironically,
job.
Doggart is probably one of the few people here that could possibly do something like that. Yeah. It doesn't really work out the way that you thought it was going to. You have something. It's technically a covering, more like a blanket with like bits sticking out, but
yeah,
it's maybe more akin to a Snuggie. It's hard to say.
I was thinking more of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just wearing the giant hamster head over my face.
Okay. Just kind of like Ben Stiller's character in Tropic Thunder with the panda bear.
Yes.
Okay. I watched some of that this weekend. So.
Oh, okay.
It's a good movie.
Dan was a big fan of Robert Downey Jr.'s performance in that.
Hey, I've been watching reactors watch that are of that, let's say, ethnic background. I don't know what, and they were like, no, that was funny. So I don't know.
It was a fun movie.
It was a very fun movie. It was Tom Cruise though that really made it for me.
Yeah, he was good in that.
Yeah, he was.
So anyway, yeah, there you are. Evening goes. Unless anybody want to do anything specific. Do you want to cook up some of your guilic?
Oh, we could eat, I
Someone
suppose.
Is that a survival check?
No. They're not like too terrible. So
yeah, I'll cook it up.
Yeah, and it is very tasty meat. It's kind of a little bit sweet, but very moist. Without being like really greasy. It's not real fatty because it's kind of some sort of insecty thing. But yeah, tastes very, very good. You can see why it probably fetches a very nice price. Chopper can't have any nor taste it.
Tell me again about the moistness.
I will happily describe it in detail. And then I'll even chew a little bit up and just flick it at your butt. That way you get the after sensation that you shat out a good meal.
I'm just waiting for Chopper to like just have like some bear like wiring just trailing out his ass. Like a cat that ate tinsel or yarn.
We should really find us a good ripper doc that could install just a tube through Chopper. Maybe a few scent or flavor receptors at the opening. That way you can
give it the sensation of it.
There actually are some cybernetics that could mimic, give him a sense of taste back technically.
Yeah, that way you can eat and then later on it'll fall out of your butt. It'll be like the good old days.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Evening passes pretty uneventfully.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the next day. Ready to mosey on.
I think it's time
Yes.
to mosey on.
All right. All I really need is a notice roll. Oh, wait, no, not a notice roll. Survival roll.
Well,
Definitely not me.
I'm less excited.
I think that was Simon.
Yeah, it's definitely not me.
5.
All right, you're headed in. You're still able to follow the rough directions you were given to Oklahoma City.
Yes.
And let's see here. We'll see how far we get with this. Because I don't think we'll finish it. But there we go.
We did it.
All right. So, excuse me. Ugh. You're pretty sure you're in the right spot. You follow the directions as you're informed, and you're like, but it doesn't look like what you were expecting. You were thinking Oklahoma City. There's going to be the remains of buildings and structures and things, stuff that's recognizable as, civilization. These don't look anything like a former human city. Instead, there's like surreal, like stone structures dotting the landscape. Like there's stacked slabs and pillars just cut at like impossible angles, giving everything kind of like the ruins like a very alien kind of feeling. Like, but they were definitely done like intentionally. It's not like they're just like thrown up haphazardly. So very weird. If anybody wants to identify it, they can give it a shot. I'll tell you what skill you need, but if not, we can move on.
I will use my ancient Atlantean knowledge to figure out what the fuck this is.
Give me an occult roll.
It looks like something for Dagger to pee on.
But it is at -2. Good sign.
5?
Not
All right.
bad.
That's good. You are very certain that these ruins were made by Spriggans, a type of obsessive builder fae.
Well, plant assholes built these.
Yeah. As you're kind of going through, still kind of navigating to where you think like the most likely spot that they would have started from is, you do spot pockets of rusted tools, looks like grown over dig sites, and the occasional bleached skeleton that dot this kind of like weird stone jungle. It looks like there's been plenty of failed expeditions here, which is in fitting with everyone saying this place is cursed.
But no signs of the first expedition that we're
Not
following.
yet.
Okay.
And you can tell like the weather here changes constantly. So what you'll actually need to do is a dramatic task. So you'll have 3 rounds to do this. And let me just pull this up and wait for it to load. All right. You can either have one person do this, or you can have multiple of you want to do it, but it would make more sense probably to just have one person do it. And it is a survival task.
I vote for Simon.
So someone else.
Sure.
All right. So Simon, you've got 3 rounds and you're gonna roll survival for each of those rounds. You need to collect a total of 4 successes.
Okay. I guess here we go. You said survival. Anybody else helping? Can anyone else help?
I don't have survival at all.
Yeah.
Just me then. Fine.
You are the only
Fine.
person who is fit for survival.
I only got a D4 in it, guys.
All right. So on
All
your
right,
first
so-
one,
One success.
all right, you got one success, so that's
okay.
good.
And I have to
However,
make how many? Sorry.
you need a total of 4 successes. So
Okay.
you've got one success there. Now, before we get too far, I need to do this real quick. And then- All right. All right. Okay. Um. All right, and we've got ultimately 2 different people that this would be horrible to.
Oh.
All right. But Dan, you are piloting the biggest thing. Your mech starts having some issues. Stuff is kind of like
No.
shorting out.
No.
And as you're kind of going through, and Simon, you made your roll. You're on the right track. If the rest of you want to give me like notice or just notice rolls to see as some of this happens.
Okay.
You pull a 4.
All right. I got no clue. Right. So you do see that there are some other types of fae, specifically might be spriggans or pucks, that kind of like stuck their heads out like from behind a column of rock or whatever, and we're like "Meh," at Dan's mech, and it suddenly like sparked here and there and kind of moved a little bit more jerkily.
How rude.
But they couple of the couple that you saw, like one of them was like missing an eye and had a big scar down its face. The other one was like missing an arm at the elbow. Like kind of looks fucked up for a fairy. But let's do another check there, Bert.
Okay.
Keep it up, Bert. Save me, please.
This is going poorly. I'm gonna because if I get a raise, it counts as multiple successes, right?
Yes.
I will spend a penny. I may do this a few times as we go, just to see.
Mhm. Absolutely.
And we can always donate bennies to you now, thanks to our
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
necklaces.
jeez, that's even worse.
I'll
Well,
give you
still
one of mine.
success. So 2.
Okay. You can keep spending bennies too, though. And as Jeremy pointed out, you have the shell necklace, which lets you use bennies for your allies.
Indeed.
True. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't used any of mine yet, so I can throw one in after Chopper.
Here goes another one then. Okay, finally. Holy, come on, go up again. Why is that not?
Because it doesn't like Jeremy.
Oh no, I rolled a 4, but it didn't explode.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me just roll.
It might be doing the thing, so you might have to just roll it.
8. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Here's another one. 8.
Right.
Another
Shit.
one.
Wow.
12.
Nice.
I think you had a 1 on your other die.
12. 14.
Very good. Very
So
good.
Nicely done.
Yep. So you'll definitely hit all of your things. You'll still have like one round of other stuff, but you will navigate your way there very, very efficiently. As you are going along, the rest of you give me words. Give me notice rolls.
I will notice things.
I will notice probably nothing.
All right, 6.
I don't know. Chopper notices for sure.
Oh, I think my dice are
Puzzle
not rolling at
notices.
all.
Is it not working for you at all, Dan?
I am reloading.
Okay.
Almost there. There we go.
Nice.
I am observant also.
All right. So you all notice this. Oh, excuse me. And actually, Bert, also give me a notice roll. Well, actually, no, you already made your survival check, so you notice this too. You all hear music and laughter as you're going through, because there are pixies and sprites and other kinds of common fairies that are flitting and fluttering about, laughing and singing. Everyone, give me a spirit roll.
Spirit roll, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. My best stat. Oh.
You did good.
All
Where's
right,
that
so
go?
let's
I
see.
don't-
Spirit. I see Kozol's
I don't
result.
think it rolled again.
6. Yeah.
I clicked it, but
I know.
didn't
Yeah.
roll. Okay, I'll try again.
You might need to reload.
I'll try to roll it again real quick.
Well, I got a 4. So if that's enough. I
That's
will
enough.
stay with that.
I might
Chopper?
re-roll with a Benny because I
Think
got a
I got a
2.
5.
Okay.
Trying to sort back out. I could actually, 5.
Okay, I improved to a 6. And I'm
Okay.
out of Bennies.
All right. So everybody passed. So that's good. That means none of you are distracted this next round. Not that it matters.
I'm gonna
then-
make 7 up those sprites.
Yep.
Yours.
Yeah.
And then so then this last round, this time it'll be against Chopper. Let's see here. All right. So Chopper, pick one of your systems that is providing you a bonus. Either subtract 2 when using that device or reduce any bonus by 2.
Okay.
And yeah. And it doesn't last real long.
I'd assume it's, since we're all like looking around, it should be like some of the packages involved with notice.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually gonna move you onto a map here. Sorry. It's raining. And you're all over here. You've been traveling around to all these different sites that are on the map. These are just different locations for you to check out. And we'll wrap here in just a moment. Let me just get this little description out. And you notice, so like these fairies have been kind of following you all around. Until you get close to like where the expedition site is supposed to be. And it doesn't take long to see why. Because it looks like the site is in shambles. There's equipment, debris, and even bodies strewn about. You see the woman that leads Adventures Incorporated, or matching the description of her, plus some other, plus like 4 other people. And they are that remain, and they're huddled together in a large circle of salt as a swarm of ugly black creatures pester those inside. And it's beginning to rain, and it's getting very, very dark. And I'm just going to show you real quick a picture of what these things look like.
Ew.
So that's Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
and we're gonna pick up next week with what happens from here.
And I don't like
All
him.
right. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, there's in total 11 of them. One of them is carrying a staff.
Okay.
So that's it for tonight.
Okay.
They look like a friendly, jovial short. I'm sure.
Oh, very much
Right,
so.
right. Yeah. Very friendly.
They
That's
look
right,
like
Greg.
one of those little single cellular organisms when you zoom in really, really close and they look horrific. That's
And
what
then
that
you
looks
realize
like.
It looks like early attempts at making AI art, and they just went, no, that looks fucked up enough.
That's it.
We'll keep that.
Success.
Thanks, Griff. And yes, water does dissolve salt.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense now why they wanted all that salt, huh?
Could be. I mean, we haven't needed it yet. So, I mean, maybe they were overselling it.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, Dan's mech is permanently broken until he fixes it. So
What did you do to your mech?
he didn't do nothing.
The
It just
sprites got spilled on it, and it ruined it with all of its sugary goodness.
Oh,
And that's why you should trust drugs over technology.
Fact.
Aren't drugs technically a form of technology?
No, hush you. They're all natural.
Yeah. Yes. Just because you. Yep. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone, for playing.
Squeeze from the pineal glands of the most intelligent creatures. Fresh.
Fresh drugs.
The best.
All right. Good night, Kat. Thanks for watching, hanging out. I didn't get to read like any of the stuff that was going on in chat tonight, but it looked like you were having quite a conversation and fun stuff and shenanigans. So, yay! But that's it. Chuck, are we back here on Friday with more Pathfinder?
that's the plan.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll be able to do Dragonbane on Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But I'm planning on it for it anyway. Anybody got anything else that they want to plug?
Well, my voice is mostly back.
Oh,
So Bloody Appalachia this Friday. Sunday we'll be play testing the new module that's going to go into the next printing of the Weird Frontiers core rulebook.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I think Jeremy's joining us.
He is. I get to have Brad meet Jeremy. You're both comic book guys, so.
I read a comic book once.
I've seen a comic book.
Yeah. Dan, is there a place people can go?
There is
talk to
a
us?
place. It's something about an accordion or something like that.
Yes. Go to accordion.com.
Yeah, go down to Accordion and find us there as a place that you can talk to us about stuff, and look at memes and all sorts of other silly things that we're up to. Come hang out.
Yeah.
Accordions.com.
Accordions.com. I don't know if that's a real site, but I have learned my lesson about going to random ass websites.
Oh no, come on, Chuck. Let's break the internet. Let's do it.
I still remember that day when your PC crashed.
Yes.
Completely and entirely on the, what was it?
It was an
the
aliens
church.
game. Yeah, the church.
Yeah, it was something about whales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything went offline.
Health inspection.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
It was. Okay, are we done here?
We are done here.
We're done here. All right.
You know, go enjoy your evening, folks.
Get out of here, you dicks.
Bed, have something to eat, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some ice cream.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's cold, but I'm gonna have some fucking ice cream.
It's always a good time for ice cream.
If I could go directly to bed, do not pass go, do not collect 200.
Oh, shit. All right. See you guys.